My name is John Hamilton. I'm an associate professor of criminal justice administration at Park University. Currently, I serve as the chair of the department, which means I supervise the department and am in charge of most of the business that occurs in the department. I would say a memorable fact about me is I'm not a career academic. I didn't spend my whole career in academia. I actually spent 27 years with the Kansas City, Missouri Police Department, and I retired from there before coming to Park. In criminal justice, we have three different sections we work on. We have law enforcement, corrections, and security. My specialty is in law enforcement, so I teach most of the law enforcement classes and things that relate to those kinds of things, and also things such as victimology and working with the community. Complex problems in criminal justice are different depending on the section in which you work. Over the past few years, there's been a development of a problem-solving process called the SARA model. It's S-A-R-A. It's an acronym, and it stands for scanning, which is problem identification; analysis, which is finding out the information about the particular problem; a response, which is what are you going to do about it based upon the information you got in the analysis phase; and then assessment, which is did it work or not. So it helps law enforcement people at least have some way to try to gather the information for the different types of unstructured problems that they encounter. It all starts with questions, and so I would encourage students to learn how to ask questions. I like to tell my students that questions are never the problem, it's how you ask the questions that are the problem. So you can learn how to ask questions, and when you do that, you gather information. The more information you gather, the higher quality decision you make. New students to Park University, if you're new to the college experience, the first thing I would say is, if you're not a planner, try to become one. I'm probably not the most organized person there is, but I found that if I write down those tasks that I have, then I make sure that I don't have one of those 3 o'clock in the morning wake-ups going, uh-oh, that's due. That's the first piece. The second piece would be to ask the question. So if you feel like you don't understand, you feel like you're behind, you feel like there's an issue, please make sure you ask the appropriate people and get some help before it gets too far down the way.